Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to a conversation with Krave. Tonight, we're going to talk about, of course, Krave, but we're going to talk about one of the chapters where one of the ladies in the chapter, they are moving forward with their future. And of course, everybody's not happy for them. So tonight, this small talk is about the next level. Nisha's in the back. Say hi, Nisha. When you get to the next level of your life, if you're just making moves and doing things and everything is going great for you, you will realize everyone is not happy for you. And why is that? If they're supposed to be your family, your friends, your co-workers and the people you hang around. So what I'm saying with this is with the next level, people like to see you standing still, but not moving. Like once you start moving, it's like you think you're better than somebody else, or you think you're all there. They don't want to support you. I'm gonna give you an example. So when I wrote Crave, I'm so excited, and this is something I always wanted to do, but I never had time to do it because I was a single mom. I had to put my son in sports, and you're just working. You don't have time for yourself. When you have a child or children, life stops basically. You have to tend to your children, their needs, their wants. You put your stuff on the back burner, which is fine. This is what you signed up for. So now it's my turn, So I want to be a writer. So I started off with Crave Behind Me. Mhm. So what it is short stories which turn into that full book. So I'm going to give you two examples, one from a friend and one from a family member. All right, take a sip. So the friend comes to my house when we have date nights, we have a good time. And so I'm so excited. Didn't tell me about the book. One person knew was my husband, rightfully so. So I finally decide to tell everybody once it's, with the publisher and it's about to come out. And 2 weeks before it was supposed to, hit Barnes and Noble. So, I called this person. I'm not going to say no names, no shots fired tonight. You know who you are. Anyway, so mind you, what I just said, date night, coming to the house, playing games, besties, friends. I'm thinking so anyway, but so I'm excited. Get on the phone, make the call. Guess what? I just my first book is gonna be published. Guess what this mofo said? Thanks for the info. I said, so what she say? So there you go again. It's like, uh, what'd you say? Well, let me call you back. Wow. So now you're at the next level, and it's like, okay, how do you respond to that? With this person, you thought were friends, Christmas, holidays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, doing all types of things together, and that's the reaction. Mind you, never bought the book. Don't even talk to the person. And I'm gonna tell you, since I wrote this book, well, I'm on my fourth book now. Master Mercedes be out May 10th. Anyway, so now this person and I don't even talk. And believe it or not, excuse me, a lot of people I talked to fell off when the book came out. Now, it's not like I'm sitting there on, you know, the bestsellers list, it just makes no sense. But maybe they know something I don't know that it's going to get there eventually. Okay. So I'm going to give you the second one. The second one was from a family member. So we went to go meet at one of my aunt's birthdays. I'm not going to say no names, no shots fired. You know who you are. So they talking about the book, and she was like, because it ain't like the book that long. What the fuck what she say? What she say? See, that's why you can't stop cussing. So I was like, okay, so ask me about the book and why it's small. It's a reason why it's small, because it's short stories, which turns into its own book. So basically, everybody got something to say. But did you write a book? Did you sit down and collect your thoughts and write a book? You understand what I'm saying, Nisha? You know, are we jealous?
Yeah.
Why would you be jealous when you can do it yourself? So, and then this person said, I wrote a book. Wonderful, dear. Publish it. Nothing. So why is that? When you get to your next level and you just start trying to fly, but people want to stop you. So how do you handle that? Me? Uh, my cutoff game is second to none. You have no clue. I will cut you. I'm a Virgo. I will cut you off and walk past you like I don't even know you. I have no problems with that. I'll speak because I'm not a disrespectful person. I like your shoes. That's all I got. That's all I got. But you cannot sit in my presence once I see how you act when I'm trying to better myself. Me flying high has nothing to do with you. This is something I'm working on. And I support everybody. But when you start doing things to better yourself, people will not support you no matter what. Especially if you make them feel like they need to work harder. Not my problem. You understand what I'm trying to say, Nisha?
Yeah.
How would you handle if somebody told you when you wrote a book, it's not even that long?
I think it's more of them projecting their fears onto someone else because they're scared to do something. So they try to
Yes.
make you feel like you should be scared or
Mm-hmm.
timid or whatever to hinder your success. So I feel like you should just
Yes.
brush it off and put. That's why I don't even mention any moves that I make until
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're solidified.
Exactly. Now, mind you, the book was on the shelf, but everybody wants to come to a party. Everybody wants to come to a Crave party and have a good time, eat, drink, play games, but they don't want to support you. Prime example, I was just in, where were we? We were at the Lord of Baltimore, and the lady, I think this was there, she wanted to come to the parties, but she didn't want to buy a book. Why would you come to the parties, ma'am? Help me help you. Why would what do you want to talk about? You have to know the book in order to come to a party. So, what I'm saying, the next level, your progress exposes the hate they have for you. That's what I think. I mean, it's up to you. You tell me what you think. But if you want to better yourself, never let anybody stop you. And it will be shots fired. They will talk about you, leave nasty comments.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm the type of person, I don't care what you write about me. I don't care. You have met the right one. Trust and believe. But why do people like to see people broken? Like, they don't want to see you bettering yourself. They don't want to see you moving high and trying to, take that road to do better for yourself. Because what I work on is for me, not for you. So you shouldn't be jealous of what I'm doing when I'm trying to better myself. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, how would you feel if you told somebody that was close to you, "Hey, I'm doing this. I did this because I told them after the fact."
Right.
How would you feel? The same person that eat your food, play your games,
More just like disappointed because it's like you can support everybody else around you, but
right?
when it comes to you, they just are unsupportive. Or in general, it could be just like
Mm,
generally people just can just be
right.
haters on the sidelines and not even know you, but still don't want you to succeed.
Or could it be they never liked you to begin with? You understand what I'm
Secret
saying?
animosity
Oh,
towards
wearing that spray by hate. You understand? Spray by hate. Why? Why? But then they get in your face. Oh, I love you. I'm gonna buy the book.
you.
Lying like it's Sunday. You know how many people lie on Sundays, going to church lying. Lying like it's Sunday. It makes no sense how people can be so angry about what you're doing, and then get to the point where they don't want to talk to you because you're doing what you're doing. I seen Tyler Perry on Joe Osteen, and he was like, You got to pull the sermon up. It's awesome. How people are not bad people, but as you grow and you go higher up, they fall off, and you can't be mad at that because they're not equipped to go to the level that you're going to. They can't handle that. So for that, they fall off, and that really made me feel bad. I saw that, so thank you, Tyler Perry. But when you're working on something, it's nothing more that you want than to have the people that you love around you. When you find out somebody don't love you and they throw shots like that, it's like, wow. So that's how you've been feeling? It's
Yeah.
like, Okay, so I see where we're going, but why do we have to find out like this? It's like, so would you have that person off?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. So it's like, uh, do we do this? Do we do this song and dance? And then they can say, oh, let me tell you what she said. She was like, you're gonna forget the little people. What the talking about? What are you talking about? And what's his name? I sing I don't know, it was the baby or some it was a rapper. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one it was. He was like, but when you finally get to a point where you're growing and people recognizing you, the first thing the people that supposed to love you say, or your family say, you changed. I know I didn't change. The people around me changed. And when I tell you, my date night circle fell off when Crave came out. That's not a New York Times bestseller yet, but the circle fell off. So when you're working on your next level, never let anybody stop you. I don't care who fall off. Let them bastards go. Let them go because it makes no sense. They were never for you to begin with. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So how do you know who's for you and who's not? How do you know?
You don't.
You don't. You just gotta watch the movie to the end because they'll just start falling off.
Mhm.
So never let anybody stop you from doing your next level and keep going no matter what. Because when I tell you, my circle, I have a team of 5. It's my Nisha. Say hi, Nisha.
Hi.
My hubby, my driver, and that's it. That's my team. And my grandbaby. My grandbaby is secretary. She don't even know it. But never let anyone stop you from doing what you want to do. Go to your next level no matter what. Keep God first. Have a wonderful evening. Please pick up Creed. Have a good night.